parts such as encoder and decoder, as are those are the main building blocks of the transformer model. And we should know what are the some similarities between them and what are the some differences between them. So, encoder is the one part where actually, suppose if you want to translate the language from English to the French, then encoder will going to learn all those English language uh, tokens, embeddings, and all those. So decoder will going to focus on the French language, all those embedding decoders. And what happens through the encoder, we are going to take all those English language context, position encodings, tokens, vectors, and all those, and at the last, we are going to pass all those to the decoder model. So decoder models will going to utilize the key query from those English language models, and it will pass the all those values vectors from those decoder model to the next model. So in the encoder will going to take all those text at a time simultaneously, but in the decoder will not going to see the text from that previous text. Means decoder will going to take all those context from the left to the right and not vice versa, and it will not going to see the next tokens. So like whenever decoder's output it will came, those outputs are once again passed to the decoder models, but in the encoder that is not happening. In the encoder it you can see all those context from left side and right side, but decoder models are not going to see those. So to avoid all those in the encoder, then those models can see all those contexts. So there are some masked language models came, and through the masking techniques like dynamic masking, random masking, static masking, all those methods can be solved very easily. So in the decoder part, decoder will be going to try to predict the next word based upon the previous context, and it will going to give this some probabilities. So those are the very same but different techniques and principles. And if you want to know about the how the cell partition mechanism is calculated in both those architecture, how key query values are taken, how dot product is happening, how multi-head attentions are created, and how the weights are normalized, and which layers are applied at the last layer of transformers. Suppose if you want to do the task specifically for question answering, then you have need to import that question answer class from transformers library. If you want to do the token classification, then you have need to token classification layer. You have need to import from those transform library. And if you want to take another one layer, then sequence classification layer for summarization, you can import those layers from those transformer library. So I am going to create a remaining detailed video in the next lecture. And if you are facing any difficulties, or if you want to know more details, I will try to explain it in the new. Till now, thank you and have a nice day. Bye.